Hello everyone, I'm GK and welcome to another Magic Arena video. Today we're going to be playing with it's basically, it's Rakdos Aggro, but it's a mono red deck splashed with black, basically for Rick's Mighty Reveler, but it did really well at the Classic in Syracuse over the weekend. So here's the deck list. It is 4 Fanatical Firebrand, 4 Gitu Lava Runner, 4 Shocks, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Rick's Mighty, 4 Runaway Steamkin, 4 Goblin Chain Whirler, 4 Light Up the Stage, 1 Wizard's Lightning, 4 Experimental Frenzy, 2 Rekindling Phoenix, and then for the land base we have 13 Mountains, 4 Blood Crypts, and 4 Dragon Skull Summits. For the sideboard we have 1 Direfleet Daredevil, 4 Lava Coil, 4 Lightning Mare, and then 1 Treasure Map, 2 Fiery Cannonade, 1 Fight with Fire, 1 Risk Factor, and 1 Angra. So we're going to be taking this 3 games in the traditional ranked. That way you guys can see whether or not this is a deck that either A, you want to build for the Arena World, or B, for the Paper World. If you guys are super excited to have some mono red action, we're just going to turn things sideways and we're going to bolt faces. Please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. And if you want to see further content, hit that subscribe button. But alright, let's get started. We are on the play. This hand seems pretty good actually, so we'll keep this. We will definitely keep this. Let's go Gitu Lava Runner. We have so many options. We can go Fanatical Firebrand plus Shock next turn. If this is mono blue, this is really good for us. We can go Fanatical Firebrand plus Shock. So let's go ahead, play the Fanatical Firebrand, and let's shock you, and let's get in for a couple points of damage. That feels really good. Having access to the shocks is so nice. Sure, opt away, find your 1-drop. That is totally okay with me. Wow, they don't actually have a 1-drop. Okay, so let's go. We can play Gitu Lava Runner, and we can definitely light up the stage. So let's... Do I want to attack with the... I think I want to cast Fanatical Firebrand and attack with that. Just get as many points of damage through as possible. And we can cast Light Up the Stage. Not Shock. Light Up the Stage, please. Spectacle. Hit our 3rd land drop, hopefully. Unless they have Spell Pierce. I guess I didn't think about that part. Alright, they do have the Spell Pierce. That was my bad. That's okay, though. Our Lava Runner is still a 2-2. We have another one with haste next turn, and we have a shock. Okay. So this tells me Merfolk Trickster. So let's play the Lava Runner. Wizard's Retort. That is fine. I will definitely accept that, because we can just play this Lava Runner. I thought it was Merfolk Trickster, but I will gladly accept it not be Merfolk Trickster. If they end up playing a Jhin, that's going to be kind of difficult for us. There's Tempest Jhin. We need something good. Like, a land now is not exciting at all. I gotta stop asking for things. It's not working out. I think we just keep turning things sideways, though. We'll get in 3, put them down to 6. We'll get in 3 points of damage. They'll go down to 6. And then we need to find some action. They can't really attack in, which is nice. I guess I really wanted that Light Up the Stage to resolve. That was my bad. I should have played around Spell Pierce. But they can't really attack with the Jhin, which is super nice. If we could draw another Light Up the Stage, that would be pretty good. Curious Obsession, that is fine. Play your Curious Obsessions. If you want to get in for 6, that is totally fine. We have this Shock in hand. If we can draw like a Lightning Strike or a Wizard's Lightning, that would be best case scenario. Chart a Course, that's fine. Alright, if we can draw like a Shock or something, that would be best case scenario, because the Merfolk, or the Trickster would come in, but we'd be able to handle it. 2 creatures. Alright, Lightning Strike right off the top. That is another mountain. That is not what I was looking for. So what do I want to do here? We can just attack, and they can, if they don't block, we can just shock them. But I assume they're going to block anyways. So we'll just turn everything sideways. The 1-drops will go on the, or the 1/1s will go on the 1/1s. Oh, if we just had a removal spell, that'd be so good. Alright, they're down to 3. We'll play our mountain. Pass the turn. They're going to end up winning this game at 1 life. That is so unfortunate. If they can't attack, though, that would be best case scenario. Curious Obsession number 2. Why not? Alright, you better draw something good. I better draw something good. I think I'm just going to end step Shock. I probably should have done it before they play their cards, but I don't think it's really going to matter. If they have the counterspells, they have the counterspells. Alright, opt, that is fine. Digging for a creature, I assume. Did you find one? Terramander. Terramander... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go ahead and Shock. Because if they want to counter this, they... Or it has to... Because they can't Spell Pierce. It would have to be a Wizard's Retort, and then they would no longer be able to do the Terramander. Alright, so let's just attack in. Let's attack in if they go to blocks and activate the Terramander. That's good for us, because then we can just shock them in response. Are they going for it? Are they going for it? Are they going for it? Just go for it. Let your Terramander die. I'm going to go for shock anyways, but I want you to tap out. Ah, okay. So I'm just going to shock them. Do they have a Wizard's Retort? Okay. Oh, thank God. I feel like we just had to go for it, though. If they drew an extra card and it was a counter spell, or they drew 2 more cards off of the Tempest Djinn, that'd be super, super bad for us. So what do we want here? We definitely want the Fiery Cannonades, and we want the Lava Coils. And then what can we get rid of? The Fanatical Firebrands are pretty good. Gitu Lava Runners, they actually kind of get outclassed pretty easily, so maybe we'll get rid of them. Rick's Mighty Reveler, we can probably shave. Goblin Chain Whirlers seem pretty good. And then maybe we just want to cut some Experimental Frenzies because, I mean, they have counter spells. Like, they're just going to counter them anyways. Fight with Fire, I think it might be too expensive for what we're trying to do. So I think I just want to try it like this. Or do we bring in the Lightning Mares over, like, Runaway Steamkins? Can't be blocked by blue creatures. I assume we have those instead of one of these creatures. Probably the Runaway Steamkins. Actually, let's keep in the Runaway Steamkins. Let's get rid of the Experimental Frenzies. And then, yeah, man, I'm trying to think. So we want the Experimental Frenzies out. And then let's just get rid of 2 Runaway Steamkins. We'll try it like that. Playing against Trollade. Alright, something good. This hand is pretty good. We have removal spell galore, and then we also have a Chain Whirler to take care of any other creatures. So I'm probably just going to use this Fanatical Firebrand to kill their 1-drop. Just so there's no like playing around anything, like they can't have the dive down or anything like that. We're just gonna get rid of it. Let's let it go. We have the Lava Coil for the Djinn, which is really good for us. Yep, Terramander's fine. So Dragon Skull Summit. What do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and just pass the turn. During their upkeep, we'll go ahead and Lightning Strike it. Actually, we'll just Lightning Strike it now if they want to use Opt. That's even better. I will take that. I'll take the opportunity for them to tap out. So you may draw. Cast some 1-drops. Just cast a good amount of 1-drops. That would be best case scenario. Lightning Mare can't be countered. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's go Lightning Mare. You can't counter that one. It's here to stay forever. I know! I thought so too. Look at the little fiery horse. It's so good. Storm Tamer, just cast a bunch of 1-drops. Please and thank you, just cast a bunch of 1-drops. I got a Chain Whirler with your name on it. If we could draw into Shock, that would be best case scenario. So, the spell can't be countered, can't be blocked by blue creatures, and we can pump it. So let's go ahead and attack in, unless they want to Merfolk Trickster it. But if so, that's totally fine. And the big question is do I just want to Chain Whirler? I think I'm going to. I'm just going to apply some pressure. They'll probably have the counterspell for this one, but... Essence Capture. Alright, maybe we should have just played the Lightning Strike plus Lava Coil. They don't have Curious Obsession, though. G2 Lava Runner is not bad. Do we have... Alright, so let's play G2 Lava Runner. We have a Lightning Strike. Essence Capture again. Let's Lightning Strike. And then we can play around Spell Pierce. Dive down. That's totally fine. So I'm going to turn on the full control so we can activate this. So +1/+0. We'll get in for 4 points of damage. And we're hoping that they don't draw something. If we can Lava Coil the Siren Storm Tamer next turn, that would be best case scenario. But we're winning the race at the moment, which is actually quite good. So let's go. Let's attack in. Let's Lava Coil you. Yep, that's totally fine. I will allow you to do that, and then I'm going to play a Chain Whirler. Okay, so it must have been a land that they drew, or it was a Spell Pierce. Okay, cool. They just concede. Perfect. Starting to move up in the world, finally. Oh my god. So, while everyone else is getting just a ton of snow and -degree weather, I don't know if you guys can see, but here in the south, I got burnt like crazy over the weekend. Like, burnt. It is so red. Alright, we are on the draw. We are facing against Alta Doom. This hand seems pretty good. I like this hand a lot. We have turn 2, G2 plus Wizard's Lightning. We can just play our G2. Ooh, that's also a pretty good draw. So let's play G2 Lava Runner. Next turn we can kill something plus play like Fanatical Firebrand. We've got options. We could also just go Runaway Steamkin. I think I like just playing the Runaway Steamkin. Run away. Alright, attack in for 1. Hopefully they don't have the -2/-2 card. That would be worst case scenario. We're playing against like Esper mid-range, Esper control. Or they just main board it. That's cool too. I'm okay with decks that want to main board that card. Alright, G2 Lava Runner. Luckily we didn't go the double 1-drops, then we would have really felt bad. Search for Escanta. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We can go Blood Crypt, play our Chain Whirler. I think that's probably best case scenario. Just apply as much pressure as possible. We're playing a little bit into Kaya's Wrath, so hopefully they don't have it. But if they do, we can untap and go Experimental Frenzy, which would be quite good. There's Kaya's Wrath. Opponent just has all the sweepers, isn't it nice? Alright, Experimental Frenzy. I'm sure you have the Mortify as well. That's usually how this goes. Alright, so we have a land on top. Wow! Opponent is just magically super good at this game. Okay, so let's go Rix Madi. I love it when everything that I throw at my opponent just gets countered, negated. Especially when their hand is just meant for ours. So that's going to flip next turn, and basically this game is over because our opponent is good at Magic and we're not. I'm not tilted at all. I'm going to play with this guy so I don't think about it. Look at him shake! Alright, Teferi. Yeah, you can just have it. You win. Good game. Nothing like curving out like a boss. Alright, so let's bring in Treasure Map, Ongroth, Risk Factor, Dire Fleet. And then, do we want these Lightning Mares? They can't be counted, so yeah, I assume that we just want these Lightning Mares. We'll go... What can we get rid of? I think I'm going to bring out the Rekindling Phoenixes. They're a little slow, and they're just going to get Vraska's Contempted anyways. Let's take out... Fanatical Firebrand seems a little weak. We could take out the Chain Whirlers, but they just apply a good amount of pressure. But I kind of want to take them out, to be honest. Actually, we can take out the Shocks, that's for sure. And then let's shave a Chain Whirler. And let's shave a Fanatical Firebrand, and we'll try it like that. Yes, we probably could have shaved... We probably could have took out the Wizard's Lightning, too. That probably was an option as well. But I don't think this is bad. The Esper control decks don't really have anything that Chain Whirler super abuses against. They don't make, like, any tokens or anything like that. They're probably bringing in the 4-drop that makes us discard a card and they gain 3 life, which is always a problem. But... if we can cast our spells and not have double sweeper into Mortify, we'll be pretty good. We shall be pretty good. Alright, we'll go first. This hand is good. I don't mind this hand at all. Let's play Gitu Lava Runner. Turn 2, Runaway Steamkin. We have Experimental Frenzy as well. So let's play the Steamkin. Go in for a tickle. We can Rix Madi next turn. We are playing into Cry of Carnarium though, which is kind of... I don't know. Now that we drew the 3rd land, I think I'm just going to... What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to cast Rix Madi. We can bin the Risk Factor. And then we can cast Wizard's Lightning to make our Runaway Steamkin out of range. And then we can get the Experimental Frenzy online too. So let's get rid of you. We draw a Chain Whirler. Let's Wizard's Lightning face. And let's get in for 5. So we wanted to do the Wizard's Lightning main so we get the 2 extra points of damage. And now Cry of Carnarium isn't like super busted. Alright, let's attack in. Let's attack in. I assume the opponent has something. Mortify, that is fine. Alright, let's get this Light Up the Stage off so we can get our land drop, hopefully. We'll cast another Light Up the Stage. There it is, Dragon Skull Summit. And then, do we want to exile? I think we'll go ahead and just leave this Dire Fleet Daredevil. Although the Experimental Frenzy is going to be gone next turn if we do that, because I could cast the Dire Fleet and just exile their Mortify, but we're gonna get mass removal next turn probably. Let's do it. If they don't have it, then they don't have it, but we're just gonna lose the Dire Fleet anyways, so we might as well. Let's see that mass removal spell, boy. I think they have to have double black, don't they? Nice. Okay. So let's attack in. Wow, this damage just gets through. Okay, so I think change of plan. I kind of don't want to cast the Experimental Frenzy anymore because if they have the Absorb, they just win the game. And if we can get them to end step do a Chemister's Insight, we can Lightning Strike and kill them. We can kill their face, and that is what matters in a red deck. Okay, so what do I want to drop? So do I want to keep it the way it is? Keep the Chain Whirlers at 3. The Wizard Lightning seems... I guess the Wizard Lightning seems fine. I like it to be able to just kind of get the extra points of damage in with the Runaway and whatnot. So I think we just keep everything the same. I still don't think I want the Rekindling Phoenixes. Especially not on the draw. On the draw, they're going to be extremely slow. Alright, this hand looks good. We have double light up the stage, which is pretty good. It is my turn. Alright, cast G2 Lava Runner. Our opponent's ahead of us on curve, though, which is really, really bad for us. So let's tickle our opponent. And I guess we'll just cast this Runaway Steamkin. They have the Cry of Carnarium that's really bad for us, but what are you supposed to do? Oh my god. Okay, they don't have it at least this turn. So what do we want to do here? We could cast the Lightning Mare, but we can get wiped next turn. So I think I just want to... I kind of just want to play it safe and do the light up the stages. So we'll get in for some damage. They have a removal spell. So maybe I do want to Lightning Mare now. So we'll do a point of damage. Let's cast Light Up the Stage. See if we can get our land drop. We do get a land drop. And then let's cast... What do we want to do here? Do I want to go another Light Up the Stage? I probably should just save that for next turn. Do I want to cast this G2 Lava Runner? I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to cast the G2 Lava Runner. And then we'll cast... We'll cast this Light Up the Stage too. We get double land, so we're a little bit punished for that. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so let's play Dragon Skull Summit. Attack in for 4. And I think I'm just going to pass the turn. I really, really don't want to just get blown out by a mass removal spell. I just don't know what our opponent's doing. Experimental Frenzy is pretty good. So let's get in for 4. Play the Blood Crypt tapped, and we'll pass the turn. We're just gonna, if they're gonna play it slow, we're gonna play it slow. We're the one with the 4 power on board, so Teferi. That is fine. Sorry. We're just gonna keep attacking your face, I think. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We can Experimental Frenzy next turn, but they'll have the double removal spell. So I think first things first, I want to Lightning Strike them. Get them down to 9. That'll resolve. And then we'll just pass the turn. Lightning Strike again is actually really good. So let's attack you again. We're just going to keep applying pressure. They're at 5. Let's go... You enter tapped, and we're just going to keep on going for it. We have a Lightning Strike that we can hopefully bait out the Absorb.
Hold that thought.
Wow, our opponent just concedes. Oh my god, so lucky! I think I played that game pretty well, though. At least those sideboarded games. Like just playing around, because if they had the Absorb in hand, which I assume they did, we just wanted them to not gain life, and all of our cards were, like, they were pretty good. Like, the second Lightning Strike was definitely good. But we had the Experimental Frenzy. We just needed them to tap out, and we didn't want to attack the Teferi because we just, I don't know, we just want them dead. We want to get them as dead as possible, and sometimes that 4 points that goes to Teferi, it's life gain for them almost. Especially if you can't kill it. Okay, so we're playing against the gate. Oh my gosh, we're playing against the gate deck, or we're playing against the green-blue tempo deck, or we're playing against green-blue Nexus of Fate. Many options. We have triple light up the stage. That is an insane amount of light up the stages. Alright, so it looks like we're playing against maybe green-blue tempo. I'm gonna guess Growth Spiral is their card. So we'll go in and attack in. They want to counter this Runaway Steamkin. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's go Runaway Steamkin. Does this resolve? Okay, there's the Growth Spiral. I don't know, maybe we want to cast Light Up the Stage just because we need our land drops, but... So, things that they can have Frilled Mystic. Hydroid Krasis is another one. We have our lands, so do I want to Lightning Strike this Hydroid Krasis? I could Lightning Strike, play the land, play Light Up the Stage. I think I just want to do that. So let's go you. Get a counter. Play you tapped. Attack in with the squad. And then go Light Up the Stage. Hopefully not a double land. That would be worst case scenario. It is not. Rekindling Phoenix isn't bad. It'll be good against these Hydroid Krasis. So, do they have Frilled Mystic? We have 2 instants and sorceries, so let's go... I don't know, it is kind of awkward because now I can't cast both the Rekindling Phoenix and the Gitu Lava Runner. So I have to pick one or the other. And I kind of think the Gitu Lava Runner is more important just getting in the damage. I am not 100% sure. I think I'm just going to go Gitu Lava Runner. Because I think the Frilled Mystic is going to counter the Rekindling Phoenix. Like, if they have Frilled Mystic, then Gitu Lava Runner is definitely the way to go. So, let's attack in. Let's do a Light Up the Stage. They have to have, like, Frilled Mystic. That's what it feels like, at least. And I guess now we could cast the Rekindling Phoenix. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Can I see a Frilled Mystic, please? Sinister Sabotage. That's fine. That's fine. Our Runaway Steamkin still gets a counter. They're at 7. And we have a land drop for next turn. We have a land drop for next turn. We can cast Experimental Frenzy. We just need to not get Nexus to death. Which they don't have a search for Escanta yet. We can at least semi-go nuts with this Experimental Frenzy if it resolves. Chances of it resolving, not much. Nexus of Fate, sure. Start your wheeling. Let's see where it takes you. Are we just dead? Quickly put me out of my misery, please. Sure. They scry any of them to the top, that's bad for us. Because they're probably just looking for a Nexus of Fate. But if we can untap, we're looking semi-good. 2, 4, 5. We just need to draw a burn spell. 1 top, 2 bottom. So I assume they got the Nexus of Fate. Did you get there? Alright, this game is brought to you by boredom. Hopefully you are enjoying yourselves while my opponent just kind of sits there and plays with himself. Because that's what kind of magic this is. Alright, Chemister's Insight. They are digging. I'm sure they'll find a Nexus though, because if there's anything I've learned, it's like Siege Rhinos. They always come in packs. For some reason, they always scry them, or they always shuffle them in, and they're the first card on the top. Our opponent's got gas, though. They're going to town almost. Oh my god. This is so boring. I love that Wizards of the Coast just allows stuff like this so people can just have fun and want to bang their head against a table. 2019, 500 causes of death wanting to bang head against table because of Nexus of Fate. I'm not tilted at all, I swear. Yep, Chemistry's Insight. I'm wondering at what point do we concede? Like, we can't just let them keep going. Yep, Chemistry's Insight. Jar your lands. Please just be doing nothing. I hope you drew like 3 Wilderness Reclamations. This is the last game, though. We can't give up. We can go 3-0. Good God, I am just so burnt. Look at that. Look like a freaking tomato. I look like a tomato. Although I'm going to be super red if our opponent doesn't hurry up. Anger problems. They're trying to figure out how to cast Nexus of Fate. Yeah. So they're at 10. If they have the Nexus of Fate, we'll concede. Because I really don't want to sit here for 2 more hours. Do you have it? Do you have it? Wow, they don't have it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have an opportunity to win if our light up the stages are good. Just tap out. Tap out, let me draw like something good. A goodie. A nice lightning strike right off the top. Blink of an eye. Come on. How am I supposed to kill you now? Dang it, that's actually really bad for us. There's a lightning strike. Oh, I feel like... Wow, that is really unfortunate. I feel like we could have had this if they didn't bounce that. Okay, so let's... This is our last turn, so we'll go for it and see what happens. So let's go light up the stage. Do you have Sinister Sabotage? You do not. Okay, so let's go... Let's go Fanatical Firebrand. Gitu Lava Runner. And then... Oh my god, no. This is so lame. Alright, let's turn up sideways. What do they have? Like a fog or something? Yeah. You're so good at this game. Oh, you're so good. It's not like you just played a Wilderness Reclamation. Why is our treasure map glowing? There's like, play me. Let's go Risk Factor. I don't know. I don't really know what cards are necessarily good against this matchup. I guess we can go Direfleet Dared. Like, that doesn't even really do anything. We just want to be aggressive. We'll take out the 2 Rekindling Phoenixes because they don't do much. Bring in the Ongroth because it takes care of the Hydroid Crisis. And then what else? I think I'm just gonna get rid of these shocks and we'll try it like that. Try it like that. WTM 13. I don't know what that means. I don't even have a guess, to be honest. WTM 13. Trying to think of a I'm bad because I played Nexus phrase. But none of those letters work at all. None of them work. Alright, WTM. Let's do this. I just need to win 2 more games. Our hands have been very, very good, which I'm happy about. I guess we probably could have got rid of the Chain Whirlers. But that is like one thing that so far all of my games, my hands have been playable. We haven't had to really worry about not being able to cast our cards. They've all been nice 2-landers. Nice little 2-landers. Alright, let's go Dragon Skull Summit. And then I'm going to cast this Rix Madi. And then I think I'm going to be risky, but I'm just going to get rid of the mountain. Alright, perfect. I just want to get the power on board, but I want to keep the Chain Whirler as well. I want to keep the Chain Whirler because I can do that next turn. Yep, search for his contact. Alright, Chain Whirler, get out there, little buddy. We're just going to apply as much pressure as possible. Next turn we have Light Up the Stage. We can get more cards. We have the land. We have the black source for Ongroth too if we get to him. Oh, that's pretty good. You may have it fight another creature. Wow, that is impressive. Okay, so let's go. Let's attack in. Let's attack in. We can at least get 2 points of damage and we can cast the Light Up the Stage. If we can get another Chain Whirler, that would actually be really good. So, Light Up the Stage. Not playing our mountain, just in case we draw a mountain. So let's play you. Let's play Lightning Mare. And let's play Gitu Lava Runner. And we've got a lot of pressure on board. We have Lightning Strike plus Wizard's Lightning next turn. Hopefully they don't have Root Snare. That would be worst case scenario. But we're just going aggressive. Going very, very aggressive. Archer's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, we draw another mountain. So let's play our mountain. We can just attack in with everything. If they want to block the Lightning Mare, we can pump it. They probably have some sort of fog though. The Root Snare, I guess is what it is. They have 2 cards. We got him on the back foot. We can put him to 6. Sure, that's fine. So that'll be 2, 4. They'd go to 8. 2, yeah, 4. They'd go to 8, 5, and then 2. Yeah, that's well. We'll go ahead and Lightning Strike them just to get the extra +1/+1 on the Gitu Lava Runner, or the +1/+0. And we'll just cast this Lightning Mare again. We'll pass the turn. They're dead next turn if they don't have the answers. Oh, these Blink of an Eyes have been so brutal today. Because they can technically Nexus because they have this Wilderness Reclamation, which I'm so mad that card was printed. I think the only thing I'm mad about is that Nexus of Fate is an instant. That's what I don't necessarily understand, is why did it have to be an instant? If it was a sorcery, it would be so much... Like, it'd be so much less busted, I guess. Well, this is kind of interesting. So they do have the Nexus of Fate then. Alright, time for them to spin the wheels. Yep. Start spinning your wheels. They're at 4 cards, so at least they don't have the Search for Escanta going off at the moment. But they could just have like a Root Snare and it would fade a whole nother turn. What do you have, Senor Opponent? If they attack, it either means that they have Root Snare or Nexus of Fate. Are you gonna blink my Lightning Mare? If you want to, that's cool. We'll go down to 18 happily. Okay, well, we're getting in there. Not holding back. We got Lightning Strike plus Wizard's Retort. Alright, let's shoot you. Do you have a Sinister Sabotage? Let's shoot you. Yeah! That's what I think about your root snares. It's definitely what I think about your root snares, you jerk. Okay, so they have the fight guy. I don't think that really makes us want to change anything, though. Like, I don't want to bring in Treasure Map. The Shocks I don't really want. The Dire Fleet I still don't want. I think we just keep it the same. Keep it the same and hope our opponent just kind of whiffs on things or doesn't have the Wilderness Reclamation. That's usually how everything is super busted, is just because of that card. And you know why? Because they made Nexus an instant. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's have just a nice busted curve. You've been nice to us all these other hands. This one needs a 1-drop, but it'll be fine. We can't mulligan it, per se. Chain Whirler. So next turn we can go Runaway Steamkin. Incubation Druid. That's kind of an interesting one. So we'll go Runaway Steamkin. I feel like diluting your deck with creatures isn't necessarily the way to go. Archer. Oh my god. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe flooding with creatures is the way to go if it's kicking our butt. Dang it, we really needed the land there. We're probably just gonna lose this game. Oh, we needed that third land so bad. That's okay. They're not doing anything super busted at the moment. If they go Wilderness, that's kind of bad for us, but it looks like they're not. Land, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's go pay 2 life. We'll play Goblin Chain Whirler. It's our only thing that we can do. We can at least get something on the board, too. If we draw another land, we can go Chain Whirler plus light up the stage. Or we can go Experimental Frenzy, too. But I feel like we just don't want to do that quite yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lands available. We can also attack with Chain Whirler and then cast another Chain Whirler. Okay, so let's attack. We're gonna attack no matter what, because if you don't block, you'll take the 3. But if they don't block, we'll definitely cast this light up the stage. I'm gonna cast it anyways, just so we can get a land, but... Okay, so let's go to damage. Let's go Chain Whirler. Do you have the Sinister Sabotage? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Blink of an Eye. I'm actually very okay with that. We still get the Chain Whirler off, and we get to destroy that creature. And then we can cast this light up the stage for next turn. Mountain Runaway Steamkin. That's not bad. That is not bad. We can handle this. So they're at 6 lands right now. They have Wilderness Reclamation. They can go Wilderness Hydroid Crisis. I was gonna say they can Wilderness into Nexus of Fate. So what do we want to do here? I can attack with the Chain Whirler. So I can play the Chain Whirler first, actually. And then attack with the Chain Whirler. So now they won't block. And I can go Runaway Steamkin. We can kind of just get this train rolling. Because we have the Lightning Strike and whatnot still, so we can burst the Hydroid Crisis right before the Chain Whirler deals first strike damage. 2, 3. So I assume they probably have to have a Nexus of Fate. If they attack in for 4, they definitely have Nexus of Fate. But if they just want to spin their wheels and take another turn, I am okay with that. So we're down to 12. I guess if they just chain 3 Nexus of Fates together, we're just dead. So what do we want to do here? They no attack. Or they end up attacking and then they don't cast Nexus. I'm kind of confused, I'm not going to lie. So what can we do here? I can Lightning Strike face, get in for 3, 6, 7, 8. I think first things first, I'm going to attack. I'm not sure what this means. I assume they just have a Root Snare. Yep, there's a Root Snare. So, no damage happens. Let's cast Runaway Steamkin. If they want to counter this, that's totally fine. We'll cast Lightning Mare. And this Lightning Mare will be pretty good. It can attack in next turn and not get blocked by anything. They might have like, okay, they have Chemister's Insight. They really are just kind of spinning the wheels at the moment. The Archer would be really good for them. If they cast the Archer and fight the Lightning Mare, that would be... It would be super rude, but I would accept it. I would accept. Hydroid Crisis coming in. We're going down to 8. Oh no. Do they have Nexus of Fate? Yep, Nexus of Fate. If you have 2 more Nexus of Fates, you just win the video game. Maybe we were supposed to take care of the Hydroid Crisis, I don't know, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we didn't necessarily play wrong, but if I'm losing the game, maybe we did play wrong. Or I played wrong. Can't blame this on you guys. They're taking their sweet time, that's for sure. They have another Root Snare that's really awkward for us. Do they... They've cast 1 so far. So the chances of them having another one is pretty high. Hydroid Crisis number 2. So that one's a 5/5. So then we're just dead next turn. We need something good. Dragon Skull Summit. What can we do here? So if they definitely have the Root Snare. So what are our options? I guess first things first, we just turn everything sideways. Here comes Root Snare. These Hydroid Crisis definitely did me in. Alright, they're going to blocks. What do I want to do here? I can go... Alright, so let's Lightning Strike there. We can hit the Hydroid Crisis. And then the Chain Whirler can hopefully take it out. We have light up the stage for second main. We need the Hydroid Crisis to die, that's for sure. Negates. Alright, so I guess we just have to go to damage. And then we need this light up the stage to be really good. We need like Chain Whirler or something. That'll at least work. Let's go... What do we want to do here? We have Runaway Steamkin, so it can add 3 red. So we have 6 red total. Let's go... So add the 3 red. We'll go Lightning Strike on you. Experimental Frenzy. And then that at least gets a little bit of a clock. They're down to 8. If they have, like I said, if they just have Nexus of Fate, we just lose. Which it looks like that's what they have. Yeah. Good game. I hate this deck so much. Like not necessarily the deck itself. I just hate Nexus of Fate. I do not want that card to exist in the slightest. But that's just me being slightly tilted because I lost to it. But it's no big deal. I just don't like that card at all. But anyways, the deck felt pretty good. I liked it a lot. The little extra black sources, or like the splash of black for the Rix bodies were good. Like it didn't ever come in handy. Like we never got to spectacle it. But being able to shape your hand a bit is always super nice. The Rekindling Phoenixes we never got to use. Experimental Frenzies. We also didn't get to use ever. Light Up the Stage is busted. I love this card. There's nothing about this card that I do not like. But yeah, overall the deck felt really good. I highly recommend it if it's something that you want to use just for a quick grind. We went 2-1, but yeah, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. If you want to see further content, hit that subscribe button. But that is all for me. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.